When using ChatGPT API, you need to consider how much text the actual model can process and how much it costs. To do this, you need to understand what tokens are and what the context window of a language model is. This knowledge will help you fine-tune your prompt. When I send a request to ChatGPT API, a few steps happens behind the scene. My request is, what are the benefits of practicing mindful meditation? Behind the scene, at first, this text will be split into tokens. On the screen, you can see how this prompt text is split into 9 tokens. Each token is highlighted in a different color. Each of these tokens is then converted into token IDs. There is a number representing each token. Those are the numbers you are seeing on the screen. Why numbers? Then only the language model will be able to interpret your request. The model is not capable of understanding the text as it is. Based on this series of numbers, the model will then predict the output, which is also in the number format. Those number IDs will then converted back into actual tokens. That is the response you are getting as response text. Now you have the idea that whatever text you send to the API is tokenized first before it's sent to the model. The tokenization process may differ depending on the model. For example, OpenAI GPT-3 and GPT-4 use different tokenization algorithms. In simple terms, a token is a piece of word. In the text, the cat is sleeping, there are 5 tokens. The tokens are the space cat, space is, space sleeping, and a dot. It is not always necessary for one token equal to one word. In the text, summarize this news article, there are 6 tokens. The word summarize is split into 3 tokens. Sum, M-A-R-I-Z-E, and this new article are separate tokens. When the word India is in all lowercase, there are 2 tokens, IND and IA. But when I type India, start with the letter I, then there is only one token, which is India. Tokenization is handled by the tokenizer library. You don't need to worry much about the internals. Just understand that your request to the model is tokenized before processing. According to OpenAI, the general rule of thumb is that one token corresponds to about 4 characters of text. So for common English language text, 75 words are approximately equal to 100 tokens. Now you know what a token is. So what is the context window? The context window is the maximum number of tokens a model can process at a time. Let us check out one more example. Why did the chicken cross the road? This request has 8 tokens. And the response is, to get to the other side, it is a classic joke, which is 13 tokens. So the total number of tokens used to process my request is 8 plus 13 equals 21 tokens. The context window of the model is the maximum number of tokens it can process in a single request. This is one of the limitations of the model's processing capability. The more number of tokens a model can process, the better it can understand the context of the text. If you want to try the tokenizer tool which I used in my examples, the link is available in the video description. The context window of each model are different, and you can see some of the models and its context window on the screen. GPT-4 model has a context window of 8,192 tokens. GPT-40125 model has a context window of 128,000 tokens. That is big. Google announced that their Gemini 1.5 model can manage 1 million tokens, which is really big. There is a price for using OpenAI APIs, and it is based on the number of tokens you use. Price for using GPT 3.5 Turbo 0125 model is $0 for 1 million input tokens and $1.50 when 1 million tokens are generated as response, which is very cheap. The pricing for different models varies, and you can see the pricing explained on the OpenAI pricing page. This pricing may change in the future. To understand how many tokens did you use and what is their cost, you can track that information in OpenAI My Account Usage tab. Context window is not just about pricing. It is also about the memory. This means that how much text a model can remember in a request. Simply put, the length of the context window determines how much text a model can reference while processing a request. If you send a very long text that is longer than the context window, the model will truncate the request, resulting in an incomplete and inaccurate response. AI chatbot cannot remember everything that is discussed with the user in past conversation. So it is important to carefully craft your prompt to include all the necessary information for the model to understand the context. Several prompt engineering techniques can be used to address these situations, such as summarization and chunking. These techniques will be discussed in a future video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.